Good morning, it's John and Jocelyn from JJ Escapes.
This is amazing.
After flying halfway across the world, traveling non-stop for the last 6 months across 6 different countries here in South America, we finally made it here to Ushuaia at the end of the world. Made it to the end of the world!
Over the next few days, we're going to be exploring the town,
Welcome to summer in Ushuaia.
visiting the nearby Tierra de Fuego National Park,
Totally unreal.
trying some local delicacies, Asian invasion, and maybe, just maybe, see if we can go even further south than here.
Welcome to Ushuaia.
End of the world!
Woo!
We're now in Ushuaia, which is the southernmost city in the world, and we are eating at a restaurant called El Viejo Marino, and they are famous for their king crab. When we arrived, there was already a queue. The tip is to arrive 1 hour before they open so that you can get into the first sitting. This is a king crab for 2. It comes with salad and rice, but that doesn't matter. This is the king crab, and I don't know why we got a baby crab. That's so strange. Did it come out of the king crab butt? I'm not sure how to eat king crab because I've not had it before. It looks a bit intimidating and very spiky. I assume. Oh look, I just ripped out the head. I need to remove my jacket for this. Okay, now I'm ready. I'm still not sure what to do. Oh. I think you can't eat the gills. Okay, then I think we're supposed to cut this. Oh my god. Okay, I'm so excited now. All the juices are dripping too. Oh my god. It's so good. I tried to keep my expectations low, but it's so good without like anything. I think this whole thing was just like boiled or steamed, and the flesh is so fresh. It don't taste like the stringiness. It's firm. It's so sweet. Oh my god. This is amazing. Oh my god, I wish I had like 5 crabs. Super delicious, and you can't get king crab at these prices anywhere else in the world, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. There are a couple of king crab restaurants in Ushuaia, but this is the no frills, very affordable restaurant. Our king crab cost us around $45 US. Incredibly cheap for an entire king crab. I think this will cost you $1,000 in Singapore. And you get rice and vegetables too. As you can see, we polished off every sliver of crab meat over here. Nothing goes to waste. I think it's a definite must try when you're in Ushuaia. There's nowhere else you can get crab like this. This is the best crab I've ever had.
We've just arrived at the trailhead for our hike to Laguna, Esmeralda. Today the hike is about 4 hours round trip. It's supposed to be easy, except for the mud. Mucho barro.
Day pack hiking feels good. Can run. It takes around 30 minutes drive from the town to get to the Laguna Esmeralda trailhead. You can get to the trailhead either via a tour, via the shuttle bus, or your own private transport.
We've left the tree line and it's starting to snow, even though that was not on the weather forecast. But snow just doesn't faze us anymore. We've been in cold climates for the last, I don't know, 4 months, and it's just snow. Hey, why do you have so much dandruff in your hair?
Because I haven't had a shower. Laguna Esmeralda. Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Look, even the other side is beautiful. It's so easy to get here. Only 20 minutes drive to the trailhead and only about 1.5 hours walk in.
Beauty to effort ratio, very high. And now I'm freezing, so it's time to get off this mountain. Not really a mountain. Time to get back to civilization for a hot meal. It's almost like a double rainbow.
Double rainbow. Oh my god.
I can see all 7 colors. There's no one else like impressed by this. Nobody else cares.
We're in a random shopping mall in USHUAIA, the southernmost city in the world, and guess what we found? Asian invasion! This is the Hong Kong eaglet! Hong Kong eaglet, but elevated. Look at this. So, of course we had to get it. And as an Asian, I will now judge its authenticity. So this is the most important part. Everything else is just for show. Pull off one section. Okay, my first thought is that it's a little bit small. It's supposed to be much bigger. Oh, it's not bad if you don't think about it as a Hong Kong eaglet. The inside is still very chewy, very soft and fluffy on the inside, but I feel like the edges need to be crispier. It needs to be more fragrant, but I guess they make it up for everything else that's on it. You got ice cream, got some Kinder, some whipped cream, and Patagonian fruit syrup. I don't know what that is. That's good. Eating ice cream, desserts in one of the coldest places on earth.
You can't come with us, I'm sorry. Dogs are not allowed in the national park. Okay, slight change of plans. Instead of taking the public shuttle, our friendly homestay host is gonna drive us for a tour of the national park. So we're on our way now.
Tierra del Fuego National Park is located in southern Argentina and is the southernmost national park in the world. This place is so far south that it's closer to Antarctica than Argentina's capital city of Buenos Aires. Tierra del Fuego translates to Land of Fire and was the name given to the area by the first European explorers who saw the flickering bonfires of the native people. It encompasses 630 square kilometers of stunning mountains, forests, and lagoons, and is a perfect day trip from the nearby town of Ushuaia.
Super popular activity to do here in Ushuaia is to take the train at the end of the world, El Tren del Fin del Mundo.
This train was originally used to send the prisoners to work.
Like us.
Yeah.
Everyone here is a wage slave. So similar to the prisoners back then.
Yeah, so the train ride is pretty touristy. We decided not to do it. We realized that it's not even a steam-powered train anymore.
It's fake.
The smoke is fake. Yeah, but it's very touristy, and I think if you're a big fan of train rides, you will love it.
Oh yeah, the scenery is supposed to be great, but it's $50 US.
Yeah, for 1 hour
Per person.
train ride. More than a king crab.
Unfortunately, we don't have enough subscribers. So please like and subscribe our video so that next time we're here we can take the train for you.
I'm so glad we chose to take the car to the national park today because it's snowing. It's raining and it's snowing, and look, the snow is going horizontal.
Does it remind you of something? So the other popular thing to do is to come to the end of the world post office
The most southern post office.
in the entire world. Let's go in. Pretty crowded today.
You definitely have to get a postcard. Doing the most touristy thing. There's the Got a postcard, got stamped. Let's see how long this takes to reach Singapore.
We've arrived at our final stop. Final in a lot of different senses of the word. You'll see when we get there. We're walking to the final point right now. Final.
Final. I've made it to the final paved road in the southernmost part of the world.
All that's left is Antarctica. And then, well, the world's round, so it kind of
It goes back up the
goes around. So maybe it doesn't make sense. But anyways, regardless, we're here. Final road in the entire world. Oh,
The sun is out too.
perfect time to be at the end of the world. And the perfect person to be at the end of the world with.
Oh.
So when we were planning this trip, we technically wanted to end the trip in Patagonia, but while we were traveling, we kept hearing about this special place, secret place, whispers in the wind. USHUAIA, 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 USHUAIA. And because of that, we knew we had to make a trip here. Starting in Mexico, more than 15 flights, I don't know how many kilometers, like 10,000 kilometers, and we're here. It's
Yay.
totally unreal.
On our next episode,
It's happening, guys.
we board this ship and sail even further south to the 7th continent of Antarctica. We'll show you what life is like on an expedition ship, come up close and personal to some of the incredible wildlife,
National Geographic
take in some of the mind-blowing scenery, and maybe even take a quick dip into the frigid ocean. Join us over the next 9 days as we take you along on our amazing Antarctic adventure.
There's nobody more south than us.
More south than you now.
Oh, that's true, you are. Not anymore. Our new friend drove 100,000 kilometers. Happy-go-lucky expedition. Amazing. Oh my god.
To get past this part. Oh!
Everything is expensive in USHUAIA, kind of, except for two things. Number one, food. We just ate crab last night for $45 an entire live king crab, okay? You Asians watching this channel, you know live seafood is way more expensive. And number two, it's gas. Petrol here is 30 cents per liter. In Singapore, it's $5 per liter. What the heck?
This is not an average helicopter trip. It's freaking landed on the other side when nobody else can go.
You can go there. No one is stopping you from swimming across. So if you guys watched our old circuit video, you will know that we're having trouble adjusting to sleeping during the day because the sunset's really late in Patagonia. But we're now here in USHUAIA, the southernmost city in the world, and it's 10 p.m. at night. No wonder people start late and stay out late here in South America. Oh hey, it's here.